and the vampires break the other turtle? That is the question right now. And if there's a team that's going to be breaking this turtle, which is honestly, I thought that, with the lessons that we saw, demons learn yesterday, that they would come back and look like the strongest turtle here today. But it's looking like, thank you, Skeram are going to be just skiing their way up on that banana and chilling on the roof, deflecting anybody who can make their way up there. And if there is a team that's going to be able to deal with this, it has to be VC. And the opening stages as well of the game here is going to be very important. How are they actually going to play this out? Are they going to play it as a 10-man unit and try to, mitigate their losses, try to not let anybody die, and then put themselves in a kind of a good position that way? What are they actually going to do here in the start? I think the Horde team has a massive, or actually, there's just two Alliance teams. There's no LA Shaman, so I don't know. Maybe they can just straight up win a team fight and then pick up the flag and kind of break the turtle by never letting it happen in the first place. Maybe they will let the turtle happen, and we're going to see maybe a push come through from VC that can be successful. I really don't know how they're going to deal with this, but I feel like if we see the flag get picked up and escorted, and all of the members of Thank You Skeram are up on that ramp or up on that roof, I find it extremely hard for VC to break that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so far, no teams have really been able to do it. I think the one thing both of us really want to see, and the one thing I'm really curious about, is if Drexar and OG can kind of, hold the torch to push in. I think what's going to end up happening if we do see Thank You Skeram play a little bit too defensive is it is going to be OG who's pulled from defense, and he's going to be one of those mages that does kind of push in, that with the sprints, with the free action potions, get everyone Nova, use Ice Block to really disrupt the offensive push and help his team really set up here. But it does look like there's going to be a little bit of a midfield skirmish, and at this point, Yes Master is going to be slipping away, and Dayman playing back on defense, which does mean at this point it is going to be a numbers advantage here for the team of Thank You Skeram.
Yeah, and we're going to see that fight kind of breaking down here in the middle. All of these kills could end up making the game, deciding who wins. So very important moments here in the game, and it looks like VC are the ones who are on the back foot in this fight, already losing a couple of members, losing that Warlock. But look at OG using that Ice Block beautifully, Van, and we're going to see him get topped off there. And now the flag does get dropped and returned to its base immediately here by Dayman, who is chilling in a rocket helm right now. Lauren Berry going to be picking up the flag for TY Skeram, and he's going to be going down that tunnel right now on that mage, looking to make some hero plays for his team. Who is waiting on the opposite end? That is the question. Hip has the flag caught up in a rocket helm. No Skull of Impending Doom. Is Hip just going to drop the flag for Laurenberry? He could, because Fearwind is stuck in a poly. Doesn't look like it. Instead, he's going to get dispelled there by Hydrate Yourself, as I take another sip of water here, Ben.
Enjoy that water. Laurenberry does manage to get the flag out of the base. At the same time, we do see Yes Master crossing the midfield, getting out of the Horde territory back into the Alliance territory. And that's exactly where you want to be. And take a look at the team of Thank You Skeram right now. They are all grouped up, and they are ready to go to that turtle position. If we look at killing blows, it is too close to call at this point. If we do see VC just get a few picks, then all of a sudden, this is exactly what we want. VC, if they can get some picks here, then all of a sudden, the team of Thank You Skeram, their strategy is no longer viable. If they're behind on killing blows, they have no choice but to be proactive in the match. So at this point, they really have to do a good job sitting back. One pick coming in for the team of VC. They want to get a few more, and I love what they're doing, because they're really showing their experience here. They're not allowing the team of Thank You Skeram to actually pull back and play full turtle. And if we look at the killing blows at the end of that exchange, it is going to be 5 for the side of VC,
5 to 5,
as well
I think.
as 5 for the team of Thank You Skeram. So these killing blows are going to, I think, dictate the rest of the game.
Yep, definitely. And anybody going down now would be massive. Hydrate Yourself. He's going to be sent back to the graveyard, and that is going to allow VC now to have the upper hand. They have one more killing blow, and that's going to force Thank You Skeram to be the ones who have to push. And they realize that Laurenberry looking to make a pick onto Fairwind. Can they get it, though? That's the question. Big team fight could erupt here in the tunnel. If VC, I think this is bad for VC. If they can't get Fairwind out of there safely, I think they could all end up getting wiped here. A big team fight here needs to happen. and Slippery taking damage, Drexler taking damage as well. People are rezzing there on the side. They're fighting way too close to the Horde base, and it's looking like VC are getting wiped here. Dayman extremely low. Can he get the killing blow? One more attack could do it. He gets a big heal there, gets feared at the perfect angle away from the team, and now it looks like VC is still ahead on killing blows right now, but it looks like they're still in a position where they don't want to be, as more and more members just res here for thank you Skeram, and they're looking to push down the players of VC here in the middle. Dust piece, a couple of more hits could potentially send him to dust. Dayman using a free action potion, trying to disengage Fearwind, getting slaughtered there in the midfield. Slippery as well, Keith Blunt as well, going to be sent back. OG now going in, looking for the block pull, gets silenced here, and he doesn't have an ice block, so he's just going to go in and feed basically. And now Drexler as well looking to blink backwards here. Can he catch him? Dust piece looking to load up some big damage, and it looks like Slippery might go down here in the exchange as well. Drexler no blink for a couple of seconds, does use his ice block to get out of that one, should have his blink ready in a few more moments and potentially get away, and there it is. They're actually going to be blinking back to safety. You know, VC looking to re-engage here, and thank you Skeram having are we dead tied on killing blows now?
Oh, let's count. I'll do alliance. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So it's 11 for the alliance side right now.
Yeah, it's 11 for the Horde side as well. So, so now is everyone just looking at damage and see who has done more damage? Are people just trying to go out and fire a couple of arrows, or what's going on here? It looks like VC looking to make a push into the tunnel, and I'm not sure if that's going to work out for them. OG feeding there a little bit when he blinked in is actually what could decide the match. If he didn't go in there, I feel like they would have had one kill ahead, but now does it come down to damage at this point? Who has even done more damage?
I really think VC is just going to make a push.
I think OG with his position is going to be the one who picks it up. No, it's going to be Slippery. Slippery picks it up on the Warrior. OG looking to lead the charger on that mage, blinks in, free action potion coming out, looking to make a push up on that banana. Let's see what they can do here. Fight should be erupting here shortly. You see no one actually dying on the side of VC as they make this push here, and now all of a sudden Hip could be in massive trouble here on that flag carrying druid. Drexler already going down. You see already big damage going out here on the side of VC, but all they need is a couple of members to connect onto that flag carrier of Hip, and it looks like they are going to be able to do that. OG snaring down everybody. Dayman though taking fat hits now, should be potentially going down here as well, has more and more damages connecting onto him. OG looking to do some damage as well, but he will fall, and it looks like VC's push is going to fail, and the killing blow situation is going to stay in favor of that. Thank you, Skeram. So far, there's not been anybody able to do just that, but they are positioned now. They're kind of lining up on that banana, and here we go. The push is coming through. Let's see what they can get done. Slippery charging in. Drexler blinking forward with that rocket helmet as well, and he's going to get feared up. They're going to get scattered here. Drexler actually getting feared and ice blocking and getting feared again. You hate to see that. And into a trap, he got feared. Drexler is completely out of this fight, and they get the flash bomb onto Hip. Big damage coming out here. Can they deal the damage that they need, though, to take the flag carrier down? Hip taking so much damage, you're potentially just going to go down. Sapper charges coming out. Big heals onto Hip. OG and everybody getting AoE down. Hip somehow, some way staying alive right now, but for how much longer? They need to kill all of these players from VC as quickly as possibly can, and it looks like they are going to be wiping VC barely there, but Hip, he was definitely having some close calls right there, man. Wasn't so unlucky there with his pathing. I do believe that they would have been able to do more here. Scattershot coming out onto Slippery. Let's see what they can do here. This is where they should be potentially taking some members down of VC. Looks like they are going to be able to force the fight here in Banana. Blame Shift looking to do some damage. Slippery is all over him though. And once again, counter spell secured on Keith Blunt. They're going after the healers. Good targeting here. Drexler dropping dangerously low, immediately getting erased. Dayman getting erased out of the fight as well. Keith Blunt now to follow here, like Samek, all of the members of VC looking like they are going to be falling. And once again, thank you, Skeram, going to be walking into that tunnel, looking to cause even more devastation in there. Big crits coming in. OG looking to potentially disrupt the situation here on that mage, but he's taking massive hits and he gets slain. Slippery gonna be falling next, and Poker is in a polymorph. I wonder what they're gonna do with him. Try to keep him hostage here, maybe, or potentially just try to take him down. I think they should just try to take him down as people are already rezzing. They have that weak R that tells you when the rest timer is ticking. So Poker is going to be dead for another like 20 or 18 seconds, I would imagine, seeing that the other members just rezzed about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, I mean, definitely they're going to be looking to make a pounce here. But the thing is, thank you, Skeram. So far, they're looking like they've been able to hold it off. Definitely eating a lot of garlic or something. Right now, caught into the ice block, trying to do the block pull. They get them all grouped up. They might actually be able to cause a little bit of a disturbance. Slippery, here it is. Here's the flank. But unfortunately, they just go down so fast. Drex are so low. Slippery actually gets healed. And now we'll have to see Hip, how much damage and how much punishment can he take. It's going to be kiting. And once again, VC, they get absolutely rinsed, sent back to the graveyard. And that was a long trip. I mean, think about it. Think about it for and Dayman and Dust. They end up dying. They walk back in. They kill themselves. Then have to walk across the entire map. They res and then die in 10 seconds and then have to run run back once again. I mean, and we'll see if they can actually break that turtle. There's a flare down, 2 flares down by these hunters, and these hunters have been so important. Here it is, big push from VC. The Slippery's going to be leading the charge. OG as well. Let's see if he can do it. Silence does come in. Big Novas are all getting controlled. Hip very far away right now. This team fight is absolutely insane. And it looks like Thank You Skeram might actually fall. 2 members from BC do end up falling first. Dust and Lexemic, they are down. Damon is charging in, but he is being met by Zava. And once again, it is looking like an all-out rinse. VC gets absolutely destroyed. Thank You Skeram wins the team fight once again. They're going to be sending VC back to the graveyard. Drexler falls. Slippery trying to do something, but with Hip out of line of sight and so many members here to defend, I just don't think there's anything he's going to be able to do. Now OG is going to be split res as well as Slippery, and this time is ticking down. There is not that much time left for VC. Maybe 4-5 pushes at max left in this game. If they really wait for all buffs, maybe just 3 pushes, quite honestly.
I do like what Damon is doing, though, so far. Damon has been very impressive throughout the tournament in general on that rogue, playing a very solid defense and also not being overly aggressive here, not getting caught. And now he is looking to make a push for his team. And you can see it's just the fact that he is behind them already. He's kind of causing Thank You Skeram to split up in that banana. And I do think if you are on the side of Thank You Skeram, you just want to have a Hip right where he is pretty much right now, standing in that flare, fighting with his teammates. And then when Dayman does open, maybe you can have somebody just turn his attention to him. But he does get trapped here. Dayman getting caught up with the Fairy Fire, and Hip is going to have a 1 versus 1 scenario here against Dayman. Dayman using that trinket to get out of that stun right there. Hip now caught up in a flash bomb. Big damage coming out here onto Hip. Dayman gonna fall. OG gets the blessing of protection. Dayman actually getting a couple of heals. Could end up doing enough damage to take Hip down. He's extremely low, super low. Can they do it? Hip somehow, some way holds on. Fearwind gonna drop down and die to fall damage right there. And this is what I'm talking about. VC have been so close with these pushes. Definitely looking like the best team at breaking this turtle so far. But on the flip side, TY Skeram have been a brick wall at this point.
Like we kind of mentioned, there's only a few minutes left in this match, 6 minutes to be exact, maybe a little bit less. So that does mean VC only has a few more tries to try to get it done. OG in position, free action potion, and that's going to be the rocket boots as well. Blink, let's go, OG. What is he going to be able to do? Uses the ice block, and he is just going all in. VC is swarming in like flies, and they are trying to get the Hip. but can they? Really is the question. Thank you, Skeram. They're going for some damage. No damage on the Thank you, Skeram so far, but a lot of members from VC are making it pretty deep here. They might actually have a chance. There is a lot of damage. Drexler, Slippery, Dust, Lexemic, everyone all over Hip. The Death Coil comes in, but massive heals do follow. Hip with the bark skin, just trying to kite back to his team, but this is such a great push from VC. Hip gets caught into the flash grenade. It breaks. The fear coming in. VC's members are falling. Lexemic falls. Keith Blunt might fall as well. They just need a little bit more damage on the Hip. Another flash grenade, but there's just such good crowd control from the team of Thank you, Skeram. Fear's coming out. Massive damage. Novas, snares, and once again, VC gets knocked away, sent back to the graveyard. And Yes Master might actually fall at this point too. This guy is going to be chasing him down, but VC, they took a long time to gather and buff up for that one.
There's the free action potions. They're going for it. Dayman charging in. Yes Master just dropping the flag and picking it up because he's so bored, I guess. And everybody else charging through here. It looks like a pretty good push so far. Everybody on the side of VC is alive. Hip, what are you gonna do here? Looks like Hip is going to be safe there in the back corner, and that's going to be Drexler down. That's going to be Dust Piece down. That's going to be Dayman following here as well. And look at the targeting. Rogue, Mage, Warlock, all dead. Those are very high threatening targets. And of course, they focused the offensive mage, that Blast Wave mage from Drexler. And it looks like VC, with that push, are going to fall in this match and potentially go down to the lower bracket. I don't want to speak too soon yet on it, but let's be honest, it's pretty much over for them.
No!